Pellow being a bit used.
Now, just before 8 o'clock, we saw their new video, Good Night Girl, and we intend to get our money's worth by persuading Marty to sing live a little bit later on. What a shock to him it is. But first, let's have a talk with two of our three guests from Wet Wet Wet, Marti Pellow and Tommy Cunningham. It's good to see you both.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. And looking so well.
I know.
Oh, thank you
healthy.
You really do. But listen, tell us, why didn't you bring this single out beforehand in time for the big Christmas rush?
Tom, you best explain this one.
Well, it's this thing, we've had two singles out before, and it's just the third one, it's just timings, it's all. You know, whenever you finish your album, you start putting it out, your singles, and it's just like all timing things all works. You've got to put the campaign together and all that.
Well, the campaign, of course, yeah, but tell us, the album was supposed to be out and it's been a bit delayed, why is that?
That's right, again, timings, we messed up.
Did you?
We had all the songs recorded, and we're sitting, it's like the sleeve design comes in and we're like messing around going, I like that, and Marty hates it, and I'm going, I like that. And,
right.
And you set a deadline to get it in the shops, and whatever date it was, maybe it would be the 10th or something, and we basically missed it by 2 weeks, and we ran over, and it was like, well, in that case, January.
I mean, because the album's been, I mean, the music's been ready for like 5 months, you know.
Right.
I think we finished this album about 5 months ago. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
I finished it about a year ago myself.
I did actually. No, please believe it.
Do your record company not give you into trouble?
Well, I think
my mother does.
Mortgage people, basically. Yeah. I mean, I think the record company have basically always give us enough rope to hang myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because we've always been very much in control of what we're up to.
Well, that's right.
We sort of just get locked away and just say, well, we'll let them get on with it, and hopefully we'll still.
You don't plan these things, and I think they understand it. It's just the way it works out.
You were talking about you actually all sit round like with the sleeve design.
That's right.
And the video that we saw earlier on, you had a lot to do with that.
And you end up overrunning and being over budget and messing it all up. Yeah, when we do it.
No, I know, but I mean,
think it's important to have an input in, you know, in all aspects of what you're about. You know, a BH sleeve designer.
Do you like the video?
I think it's
I do like
important.
it, I do, and I'm not just saying that because you're sitting there. I've liked it for.
Are you all just saying that there?
No, I'm not just saying that. No, I'm not.
I quite like the video as well.
Good.
You know, I mean, it's
I love it.
Well, I mean, just because
was that his idea by any chance?
some of his ideas are in there, you know.
Some of them.
Well, a lot of my ideas actually.
It was mine.
But that's great that you do that. Have you always done that, even when you were young, fresh-faced youth starting out?
Yeah, we always did videos when we were young as well. You always
had control over all your career. I mean, did you?
That's
very hard to do.
It is, but you've got to sort of fight for things you believe in. You just keep fighting, and eventually it works out for you. You know? Well, it did for us anyway. So far.
No, has he?
Yes, it has. Don't be daft. Christmas, what are you doing?
Aye. Yes, I'll be family, friends, as
the usual.
As most of Britain will be doing, you know, just like spending time with the family and just
watching telly,
getting into Christmas.
Do you do that? Do you just sort of stuff your face and then sort of slump in front of the
TV? Absolutely. And if they don't show the Great Escape, then I'll just watch it.
Everybody goes on about the Great Escape. I don't think they've shown it for about the past 4 or 5 years, but they should though.
They should every year. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, because Channel 4 always show the snowman, you know, that wee cartoon, the snowman, about flying in the air. You do, don't you? You do, so I know it.
I don't watch programmes like that.
Yes, you do. It's wonderful.
That is a good programme, actually.
Yes, it is, of course it is. Do you ever get, what do you do now? I mean, once Christmas is over and all that, is it back on the road?
Just set yourself right up for Hogmanay.
Well, this is true. This is very true.
This is very, very true.
But once that's out the way, what are you going to do?
Well, we're planning a European tour and a British tour, which will be coming in, I think we'll be doing Britain early March.
Right.
And hopefully, well, we'll just...
It's the first one for a wee while, isn't it? I mean, you've been playing sort of smaller places. Aye. Was that just to sort of get ready for it?
But basically, it was a great opportunity for us to work the songs in a live situation as well. Yeah. We did like a small club tour. A Britain, played at Birmingham, Manchester, not only in very, very, very small capacity.
Only 300 people, so you're like, if you play somewhere like the NEC, like you can't see the back of the hall. All you see is like a mass of people, and it's like a massive emotion that comes to you. But when it's a small club, each individual, the whites of the eyes, you know, it's like, oh.
A bit intimidating, or is it a bit strange?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
scary.
It's something you just, I don't know. You never really. I'm sure if I thought about it, I would start freaking out.
Panic. Because I'd wondered even about eye contact, because if you can see everybody, you know, it'd be really hard to sort of like...
If you make a mistake, the whole band's looking at the floor like that.
Well, when Tommy makes a mistake, you know, I don't...
You don't make mistakes?
No, I don't make mistakes.
But do you have to do all the sort of promotional stuff like in Europe and everything? I mean, do you have to do all that
we've got to go around and speak Scottish to everyone.
Well, I was wondering, not about that obviously, but they all speak English mostly, don't they? People speak English.
It's that American accent they've all got, and so, to be honest, we've got to put it on as well.
You don't put it on an American accent.
We've done an interview in Germany, and it was like getting filmed, and the video came over to have us, and we're talking like,
Mid-Atlantic, almost small guy voice.
So they could understand us, you know?
Oh, no way. I'm sure they can understand you just fine.
Yes.
No problem
Thank you
whatsoever.
very much.
And you're going to sing for us later on, aren't
Try and
you?
stop me.
Good. I look forward to that. But we're talking to you lots more. For the moment, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We
Thank
shall
you.
talk
Thank
to you
you.
later.
Ho, ho, ho.
They're off north. Marty's off in about, oh crikey, 2 hours' time exactly. Gillian Evans, what sort of weather will they meet when they reach Scotland?
They will meet... Oh, when will you get there?
On about an hour. About 2 hours. As soon as I can.
Well, let's have a look and see, shall we? Oh, first
Yes,
of all...
please.
Actually, whereabouts in Scotland are you going?
Glasgow.
Glasgow, of course. Well, it's a bit iffy there. It's going to be cloudy later on this afternoon,
A
I'm
bit
afraid.
wet.
No, I was going to say, on the contrary, dry.
Okay. Ho.
Ho. I had to say it. I'm terribly sorry. First of all, I want to show you this lovely picture sent to us by Emma Bathroom of Middlesbrough. Basically, that's what Christmas Day is going to look like tomorrow. Replace it with frost, not snow. Today, it's a dry and sunny start for the bulk of England, all the way up the eastern coast there into eastern Scotland as well. Missing Glasgow, I'm afraid. Elsewhere, isolated showers down the west coast. These are going to be cool.
That's Christmas finished.
That's Christmas right back to
My word, that passed the quality threshold. Thank you, Gillian. Now then, after news, a very special guest. Oh yes, the Prime Minister, or at least somebody quite like him, will be looking back over the main events of the last year. It won't be boring, promises.
No.
Or Prime...
No.
Come on, Tony.
The boys from Wit Wit Wit, of course, will be singing live right now, though it is 8:30, time for the latest from the TVM newsroom with Beatrice Holly.
Thank you, Lorraine, and good morning. Mikhail Gorbachev's resignation as president of the Soviet Union is expected this morning. He'll formally hand over power to the new...
Marti Pellow and Graeme Duffin with their version of the Carole King classic. It's a great song. You've Got a Friend. All yours, boys.
Thank you. When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand and nothing is going right, just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up and even your darkest night. And you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, and I'll come running. Oh yes, I will, to see you again. Oh Lord, and winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Oh Lord, 'cause you've got a friend. If the sky and above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, no, listen, you've got to keep your head together and better call my name out loud, because soon I will be knocking upon your door, and you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, and I'll come running. Oh yes, I will, to see you again. And oh Lord, and winter, spring, summer, or fall, and all you gotta do is go, and I'll be there. Oh Lord, now ain't it good to know that you've got a friend? 'Cause people can be so cold. Well, they'll hurt you more and desert you. Well, they'll take your soul if you let them, but no, don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, and I come running. summer or fall. And all you gotta do is go, and I'll be there, oh Lord. And yes, I will be there, oh Lord. And yes, I will be there, oh Lord. 'Cause you've got a friend, and you've got a friend, and you've got a friend, and you've got a friend.
Hey.
Brilliant. That was
Marti
brilliant.
Pellow
What a
and
voice.
Graeme Duffin performing magnificently. A great song, You've Got a Friend, the Carole King classic.
Stunning.
Well done,
Thank
Marti.
you, thank you.
We're
And Tommy and
impressed.
Marti, well done. Graeme, we see him.
Duffin.
Graeme Duffin.
He never appears,
King Grazer.
never speaks to us. What's wrong
Come
with
on
Graeme
in,
Duffin?
join
I think he's actually going to come and sit down. This is
Is he?
his first.
Have you got a microphone for him? You probably haven't.
Oh, he doesn't need one. He doesn't need one.
You can shout loud as well.
Graeme, you're supposed to be the shy one. This isn't true, is it?
Well, it is actually.
Is it? Oh, well, goodbye then.
It is Christmas after. What I just think with the band sort of started off, we were all at school and
Right.
we needed a guitarist. And this is many years ago, and Graeme sort of joined the band then as purely as a session guy. But as the years went on, he helps us with everything, you know.
But he's still on the same wages.
Well,
Yep.
Well,
YTS.
what wages? What Christmas bonus?
Just one point of interest. You're talking about the way you plan when things are released and albums and things and so on. Do the big groups look at the other big names and say, right, you two are releasing something then, and Prince is doing something then, and Michael Jackson then, and say, right, that's not for us, we'll go in March?
I would say what happens is not so much the bands, but like the top companies, whether it be the CBS's or Phonogram, they look around and say, CBS have got this coming out at Christmas and we've got that, and it's like they sort of plan out the fight. They say, if on the first week this album's getting released, so they'll go to number one, and then we follow that up the next week because there's a space there, and it's all to do with getting in the top 10, because then you can appear to be happening. You know,
Right.
You can actually get the number one in like January and you'll sell not very many copies, but if you get number 50 at Christmas, you've sold more copies. That's the way it works.
But if you don't do, dare one say it,
business.
it's a funny old game. Funny old game. You right, Jimmy? But
Offer. Sorry.
we were talking to somebody else actually about a couple of weeks ago about if you don't appear, dare one say it, on shows like this and,
Exactly,
and promoting, is it a question of out of sight, out of mind? I mean, do you literally slip from the national consciousness?
Marty does.
I do. I mean, I'm always constantly doing that, drifting in and out, not conscious.
You're a drifter.
Yeah.
We went away for 2 years, and when we came back, because we've still been working, we sort of think, oh yeah, we're back there, and a lot of people sort of saying, you know, the kids all change. It does change every so often. You've got to re-establish yourself, prove that you're a real band again. You can still sing, still play.
Well, you've proved that, fellas.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks very much. You know.
Listen, relax a bit, because we've got a very important news item
Great, yeah.
right now. Thanks for joining us, Graeme. You won't get any pay for it, by the way.
Your cheques in the post.
And this is the time of the year, of course, when we look back on the events that shaped the last 12 months. And what a year 1991 was. Sweeping change around the world, domestic politics at fever pitch. And this morning we're very honoured indeed to have a most distinguished person giving us...
Stunning.
He's good, isn't he? He's got it just right. So listen, you're off to Scotland, all of you?
That's right, for the Christmas.
Back to Glasgow.
The Christmas
Back to
time.
Glasgow, the
Yep,
whole
and
bunch
then-
of you?
And you can see us in March, with, you know, for the touring.
That's
and
right.
things like that.
The tour in Britain starts
In March,
in March
early March.
this
You'll see
year.
then.
This single's out. Let's
That
get all
is
the
indeed,
plugs
aye.
in.
Plug,
The
plug.
single's out now. And when's the album out?
We don't know, but we might miss a few
January,
more.
probably
We might
next
miss a
year.
few more.
Sometime
January,
next year.
middle of January.
Aye.
It's been great to see you. Have a brilliant
been great.
Christmas.
I know.
We
You've been
hope to
good
see you
guests.
in the new year.
Shall we phone them up? Can we phone you up at about 4 o'clock New Year's Day?
Well, I think that's. I think I expect that. I mean, I expect that.
Have a brilliant new year as well. Enjoy yourselves. Great to
Thanks
see
for
you.
joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay.